With a harsh movement against the Venetians, the company got the papal's approval over the fallen territory. Yet his older opponents still continue to harass the Catalans on its borders. Many, like the Vicar General Ramon, were complacent with papal demands for peace, but there were those who still retaliated. With the fall of Negroponte, the Catalan Company had got the nominal control of the isle by the Pope itself. But tensions rised up on the appointment of the Castellan of the city, where Lord Matteo demanded its position. The Vicar General was hesitant on doing such, for he knew that Matteo had animosity towards him. So to prove his dedication, Lord Matteo was tasked in removing the last Venetian forces on the isle. He soon marched towards the Venetian fortress in the eastern regions of Euboea. A small Venetian fleet arrived to support the defenders, but the fleet in Attica, commanded by Admiral Balthazar, was tasked to repulse the Venetians from supporting the fortress. He easily crushed the enemy's admiral, sinking the Venetian fleet into the depths of the ocean floor, leaving the defenders without supplies nor reinforcements. With the siege raging, secret dealings were being done between Ramon and a prominent commander in the company, Luch Migrinia, a capable Sicilian administrator. Luch entered in the company and was a favorite of the Vicar General. So he plotted to make him the Castellan of Negroponte, having then a great ally in his north, allowing him to safely retain his position in Attica. For the other high members of the company were not so reliable. One of them being Roger de Luria, that didn't participate in the affairs of Attica, focusing instead in the Peloponnese. After his defeat against the Archbishop of Patras, he sent his forces to retake Corinth. Roger, having more troops than expected, soon retaliated against the invading foe. Peasant and knights clashed in the sunny day. The forces of Patras being more experienced, but were being pushed back by the numbers of Corinth. Roger's elite crossbowmen killed many great soldiers, leaving the Archbishop's troops in a bad state. Then, the Corinth's light cavalry charged from the flanks, leaving the soldiers of Patras in a confused state. Such was this point that their commander had been slain, and hoping to save their lives, the army fled, most being cut down by the pursuing horsemen of Roger. The Archbishop had lost all his troops. He desperately called upon the forces in Lepanto to aid him, but was rejected. Robert d'Anjou was afraid of disobeying the papal mandate, so he didn't interfere in the conflict. Roger, seeing the inability of his foe, quickly mounted his remaining forces to attack Patras, leaving the Archbishop without the opportunity to rally more forces in the region. A month later, Roger was at the walls of Patras, demanding its surrender, but the Archbishop refused. He, however, would not live for much longer, for those left with him murdered him and offered the city to Roger de Luria. In return, he didn't commit atrocities against Patras and its citizens. The year was 1352 AD, and Lord Matteo got the submission of the Venetians in East Euboea. He held there for some months, due to the rumors of the Vicar General and Luke Minchirinia attempts on his life. Matteo decided to hold out in the fortress until he received word from his informants about the situation in Attica. Whether he would continue to follow the orders of the Vicar General or not would be determined by such. More will come in the next page of this tale. Hope to see you again in this other realm once more.